Today marks 19 long years since the September 11th attacks that killed almost 3,000 people. A ceremony was held today at the Jersey City 9/11 Memorial. I spoke with Battalion Chief Rich Gorman.
On September 11th, with my unit, I brought the first search and rescue dogs from New Jersey over to the pile. And in that moment, my partner and I looked at each other and we were completely overwhelmed with what we saw. And for the first time, and probably only time in my life, I believed that I was not going to walk away alive from that scene. And if that ever happens to you, it's astounding. So what I did is I had to do something. And I went right back to my very basic training, which was to help people, keep my partner safe, and I got through the next hour, and then I got through the next day. And then here I am 19 years later, helping men and women try to find it within themselves to be ready for that call.
Any particular smells or sounds that sort of stay with you forever?
You know, I was good. I was fine doing my job. And then when I left the pile and I went past the firehouse and I saw signs of families looking for their loved ones, firemen's children posting pictures of their fathers to try to find them. That's when it was real. That's when it became real. And you never recover from that. It leaves a stain on your soul that never goes. But I know how to do my job, and that's what keeps me. That's where I find my solace today, doing my work. We would go into voids and crevices, searching for any signs of life, and there were none. There weren't a lot of respiratory protective equipment available. We were in harm's way. We were at risk, and many of us are sick. Captain Mark Lee was. This is his rig. This is Engine Company 10. Captain Mark Lee, on off-duty time, he went to 9/11. He went to Ground Zero, and he was searching for survivors. He was searching for his friend. Like many, he became sick, and he died of his illness. He was the first line-of-duty death attributed to 9/11 in the state of New Jersey. This rig is dedicated to him. This apparatus, everywhere this goes, he goes. His spirit protects these men.
As you look back and reflect, it's been 19 years later. What stays with you?
What stays with me is September 12th, when this country became one. You couldn't find an American flag in a store. You couldn't find a person without patriotism, somebody who didn't support this nation.
While the ceremony was a much smaller one due to the pandemic, nothing will keep the Jersey City community from remembering. Reporting in Jersey City, Emily Young, New Jersey News Network.